I've cornered Fred before he heads inside. And Fred, 5th and 6th today, where you qualified. Is that kind of what you're expecting at the start of the race?
Oh, well, you are always expecting a bit better, but at the end, it's also the reality of Barcelona that the top 6 is almost the grid, except Lando and Max who swapped. But it is like it is now. We have to do. I think if we miss something, it's much more yesterday than today.
Yeah, I was going to say, on race pace, was it kind of hampered by your track position as such behind the Mercedes drivers?
You finish 20 seconds behind after 70 laps. It's 2/10 a lap. That's a bit less if you consider the start and the traffic. It means that I think the delta pace is almost the same as yesterday, and it's probably yesterday that we miss something, because if we start 3 and 4, I think we are doing 3 and 4.
You also brought an upgrade here again. You've been pushing hard on that front, brought it early. Did that do everything you'd hoped? Is that side of the team working well?
Yeah, no, that we did a great job at the factory to be ready a bit earlier, and we will push in the same way for the next one, and let's see next week that it will be a good opportunity for us with a different format and different layout, and perhaps that will be in a better shape next week.
Well, everyone was predicting as well coming here that Red Bull wouldn't run away with it, wouldn't have the advantage they had at the start of the season. Maybe 4 teams would be in the fight. It looks like it is based on today. Is that what you see too?
Yeah. That if you have a look on the last 4 or 5 weekends, that McLaren did a pole, Mercedes did a pole, we did a pole, Verstappen did a pole, not even in China or Imola. It means that the last 4 quali was 4 different teams doing the pole position. And it will be like this, I hope, until the end of the season. It means that you have to be opportunistic, because that you have to win when you are able to win and score good points when you are not. And I think today we did what we had to do.
I've always asked it, though, about the Constructors' Championship. Again, solid points from both drivers. Do you feel that is a title that you can go for this year?
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about the championship. I'm focused on next weekend to try to do the best, and we have still 14 races to go, and it's 2 times the championship of the endurance. It means that we have to stay focused on the race after race, and it's so tight that I think it would be a mistake to think far away and to imagine about the championship. And so let's score points every single weekend to do the best of what we can, and we'll see at the end.
Okay, well, great stuff. And see you in 4 days in Austria.
Chris, does he have a McLaren hat on? Ask him where's his McLaren hat.
No McLaren hat on this time. Zach hasn't got to him with the McLaren hat this time. He's looking out for him.
Hey, I missed something at the beginning of there. I do love Fred Vasseur and especially his accent too, but I missed, did he say something about Toto at the very beginning of the interview there?
No, not that I heard. My question was about starting 5th and 6th and staying 5th and 6th. And he said, yeah, that's kind of what happens when that's the kind of the story of Barcelona. If you're in traffic,
yeah, okay,
you can't overtake. You're going to end up there. And he said 20 seconds in terms of race time, that's 2/10 a lap over this race distance. So, if you're stuck in traffic, that's where you're going to end up.